This is the day. I have returned to Bath City. So what is going on, guys? We are here with a lower league management save. And no, it is not 2014 or 2015, but I am back. Footy Manager TV with Bath City. For those that don't know, I did a save in 2014, 2015 with Bath City. Those two saves, it's a huge favourite. Bath City, for my older subscribers, get in the comments if you remember at least one of my Bath City saves, if you remember watching those videos. But here we are today, and just to read that, welcome to Bath. Footy Manager TV, hashtag Bath City. It's a good feeling. It's been long awaited for some of you guys and then myself, and I'm happy to be here. So, of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. This time around, and this time around it's going to be even better than ever. I've got my face cam on so you can see my reactions, and in the Football Manager videos, want to really get you guys involved, feel the emotion along the way. Really ready to go, and actually I've created my first thumbnail. It's probably not the best quality out there, but first time I downloaded Photoshop. Sometimes I've made ones myself pretty easily, but this one I've spent at least a little bit more effort on. So yeah, it's still not amazing, but I feel like this is a new birth for me with my Football Manager videos. We're going to have an old favourite, but this is where we're going to go with a lower league save right to the very top. There's going to be a lot of things in between. There's going to be struggles, no doubt. Comes with lower league management, starting in the non-leagues. But yeah, this is a real new start for me on my videos on my channel. I'm really going to be heavily focusing on Football Manager videos, but specifically doing a lower league save each year and taking a team to glory and getting that glory. So yeah, join us for the ride. We won't waste any more time, but yeah, we're turning over onto a new chapter right now. So, how about this? We are taking a look. Bath City, they're not actually having a bad season in real life. You see last season 5th, so really pushing for that promotion now. And for you older fans, and you watch Bath City, Jim Rollo is now the assistant manager, who was a player a few years ago when I did a save with them. So media prediction is 8th. It's 8th, and I remember a similar feeling when I started this. When I started my first save with Bath City in 2014, the feeling I have very similar feeling now of wanting that success. So yeah, we're definitely going to be taking a look at a few of these players, and that's what this first episode is going to be like. We're gonna analyze and see. Yeah, it's like an introduction. This is the introduction episode, the first one. See the team we've got to work with, and decent expectations to finish in the top half. So we wouldn't want to do poorly there. FA Cup, reach 4th round, FA Trophy, those are not as important. So by the end of the 2021 season, the board wants us to at least reach the playoffs, and they don't have it above that. So there's no promotion specifically, but they want to have it in sights nonetheless, going very close. But like for the first season, just to get in the top half. But I want to gun for the playoffs, promotion first season. If we have a good enough team to get maybe like top 6, top 7. Why shouldn't we go all the way? So yeah, we're not really going to worry about that too much, and all this selecting like preferences and stuff like that will leave. And yes, we are on the full game now as well. See, there's no like beta version in the bottom right. We're ready to go right into things, guys. I did a beta save on the beta with Manchester United. I was wondering if I should go into a second season, but I really wanted to get this going, especially today. So we're going to go through, again, more the introductory stuff. And again, important for me to show as a manager, so my kind of attribute. We'll go to the attributes. So I did it based on Bath, so based on a lower league team, so nothing too amazing. You can't put high attributes. And then my scouting knowledge is in Australia. but I only have the English leagues loaded, but I loaded every single player in UK and Ireland. If I just show you that for a second, we'll leave for now, but I left my nationality Australian because I am Australian, then English as well. I'm actually English on my mum's side of the family, so I thought I would put England in there as well. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind that. So now let's go and take a look through some of the messages we get. Players in the a lot of players will be in the last year of their contracts. Seems like we've got some decent potential. We've got some decent younger guys, some decent younger lads in the team. So let's just progress. We already went through that. Those expectations from the team, the club vision. I just accept the current vision. You know, there's no reason to argue with that. So, look, yeah, we're not going to really worry about the big Premier League transfers. It doesn't affect us too much right now. So let's take an initial club overview. Of course, the eyes do wander towards the money we have, and we have £400 per week. That's not too bad. Like, that's what we have available. We could use that on a player. If there's one specific player we need, we could go make that change, and that's what we will analyze today. The balance, 46k. It's nothing special, but at least, yeah, it's something manageable. Hopefully, we can not drop too much below like the red. We don't want to get into the red. Yeah, that's an estimated value, 201k to be exact. It's not terrible. And yeah, media prediction 8th. And I remember, I think when I started my first save with Bath a few years back in 2014, their media prediction was about the same. So a few years back, about 5, 6 years now. So yeah, I think it could have been 10th though. Guys, if you're an older viewer, why have we got Rossi Stern? Why is he transfer listed? Even looking off his ability, like, it's not because he's a bad player, and we're not going to be biased because of it. He shouldn't be set on the transfer list at all, guys. What is going on? Another reason to get the older manager out. Like, no way. So I'm guessing, he's a fringe player. We'll leave that for now by default, what it is in the game. And another name that we have sort by ability. I just have that from my United save late in the season. So if we just sort by the position and everything, that's the way we do want it to be sorted for the time being. Another name is Frankie Artis. Frankie Artis, he was at Bath. He was at Bath from that time, and he's still there. He's still there, experienced lad. So yeah, we got to analyze the attributes. He doesn't look too bad, but I wouldn't say he's one of the best players in the team. So we'll go actually back to that now in terms of the report. So when we click on a player, we can see his ability. Ryan Clark is a 3-star keeper. See at his strongest points, his one-on-ones, his determination pretty good. He's got a few 12s, so an experienced goalkeeper could be good for this first season. Let's see our younger keeper in Harvey. Let's just call him Harvey. He's got 3 names there. Harvey Wiles Richards. He's got some potential to grow into, but I wouldn't say he's quality right now. He's young though. He's young. I wonder if we give him some game time, and in the lower levels, that's how players progress, by giving game time, because the training facilities aren't up there. So a few centre backs we have in the team. Jack Batten, he's 23 years old. He's got stamina of 14, natural fitness of 14, so you can already tell, like, he's a fit player. He's going to be able to play out matches compared to maybe some other players we have. Jumping reach, so he's going to be good in the air. He's 191 centimeters, so plus the jumping reach as well. Then, like, defensive stats or defensive attributes are average. They're solid enough. They're not poor, but definitely his height through the jumping reach in the air, he's going to be a danger, as long with what we talked about, his natural fitness and stamina. He'll make himself available for a lot of matches. So Matt Bauer as well, he seems similar. Similar but next level. He's 2 meters tall, 201 centimeters to be exact, and then a jumping reach of 17. So already I can tell we're strong at the back. And he's only 20 years old, so he could have some progression in him. But a lot of these guys, they may have like Vanarama National, like the National League in terms of their potential, but yeah, it's rare to find something above that. So he looks really good. Heading, again, everything. He's got some 11s and 10s there with the tackling, but no doubt he's going to be something you point out more in the lower leagues. You point out these guys, someone who's this tall and that good in the air, to get forward and get a goal from the corner as a centre back in terms of corners. When you're in the top levels, it's not as utilised. Not as utilised. He stands out more. He stands out more, that is for sure. And of course, guys, we can't forget another legend. If you're wondering, are you going to mention Dan Ball? Oh, guys, this is a throwback. He was one of the players I remember. He would have had some good moments and some bad moments, but he's at some Bar City. Legend. He's been there since 2012 and a regular player since then. Well, in that 2018-19 season, he was loaned out, didn't play as much. But let's get him back. Let's get him back to being a regular player of Bar City. Physically, he's a bit poor. Even being at Bar for a long time, he's not too old yet. 27, he could easily be in his prime. He's got solid stats. Solid. I'm not going to say he's a superstar, but he's a good player and experienced Bath lad. So we aren't going to think too much about him in terms of second guessing, especially the fact that he's natural at left back and centre back. Because his height, then jumping reach and physical stats, we probably don't want to be playing him at centre back, but he can deputise there if needed. So initial judgment. So Alex Heartridge, another centre back. He's probably not outstanding in one specific attribute or being really, really tall, but he's going to be good to be an option to play for the season. Yeah, there wasn't too much to say about him and the fact that he's a player on loan. Harry Hamblin as well, his stamina. So yeah, these attributes, point them out in the lower leagues, that is for sure. When you have got a stamina of 16, leadership of 15, and teamwork 13, so you can see he's a leader, that is for sure. Aggression 14. He's on loan from Southampton, so you can see why some attributes are a bit higher, and for his age as well. He's one defensive midfielder. We'll see if we'll incorporate that. We haven't gone into tactics or nothing yet, but he's definitely someone, a young lad in the team that could be a leader, which is amazing when you can have a younger player on that style. So moving on to a player that is not on loan, a couple in a row we had there. Joe Rains at 24 years old. He's a 3-star current ability player. He's natural at right back and central midfield as well. I really rate that. Being natural in multiple positions and even accomplished as well from wing back to right wing. That's going to be very important. Physically, again, point out his attributes, pace and acceleration, 13, stamina, natural fitness. That's going to be, these few players we have with that are going to be very important for that reason. They may not be a star. Look, his best attributes are dribbling and then off the ball, so his runs are going to be good. He'll be good getting forward with the dribbling and off the ball, and that's what we have to say about Joe. We can't get too excited about him. We've got to be honest and analyse him in the team. He's going to be someone who works hard, but he's maybe not going to be the best player in the team. And I want to be level with you guys. I want to be level with these players and not lie to them or to you guys. Not playing favourites as well. Got to be honest about their ability. So next up, though, Connor Riley Lowe. Another one with 3 names with the hyphen. And left back, for me, he doesn't stand out. But you might say between him and Dan Ball, once more, we can't play favourites. He's got a bit better mentals though, so you gotta keep that in mind. So yeah, he's 3-star. Once more, he doesn't have a really standard attribute, but decent stamina, agility, balance, work rate is there as well. Tackling 10 is not too bad. He's someone that we want to keep happy. He could play at a good level if everyone were playing good at it as a team. He's not going to be one of the leaders of the team. But if we're playing well as a squad, he'll come along, and I don't think he will be too bad at all. Now, Ashley Harper, I want to see, is it going to say the same for his potential? Yeah, that's what I mean. He could be 5-star, he could be the maximum potential, but it's still not going to be bigger and better than the National League. But it's still great. It's great to see that he's natural as a right back. Could play as a winger or right midfield if needed, but you're probably going to see him getting the chance as a right back, and he's got great aggression, but I wonder if we take a look at his cons, weakest attribute, that's determination. He's not a big figure in the squad or anything like that. I just wonder if he would give away fouls a lot. Aggression. I like players with aggression, at least you put it in the right way. So 13 pace is not too bad. Leadership, you got to point that out. 14, another younger and young enough, 21, and he's got that leadership attribute in him. But for me, he doesn't have standout technicals. So got to be honest there. Frankie Artis, we already focused on him a little bit. We talked about him being an experienced player. Now Jordan Simpson, who's I've seen his name around before. Forest Green. I may have signed him in a lower league save at some point. But Jordan Simpson looks to be very, very nice. Technically, we expect that from our central midfielders, though, and defensive midfield he can play, so he's pretty quick. Acceleration and aggression. We've got a few aggressive players, so we've got to keep that in mind. And again, it's all how we center that aggression. It's very important you do it in the right way and not give away too many fouls. Positioning, good decisions. So passing, long shots, first touch. And he's a young player as well. Give him games, he can increase. So Tom Smith, he's a 4-star ability. We're expecting something. We're expecting him to be strong. I could tell. He's a lad you don't want to mess with. And then I see his attributes. Determination, high strength, exactly what I expect from him. He just looks, you don't want to mess with him. And he's only 21, but he looks like, I'm not saying he looks too old, but he looks like just an experienced footballer, and I'm really happy to have a lad like him in the team, and balance attributes, even technicals, like his tackling, marking, some of his better attributes, and stamina. He's got the attributes in the right areas for, the lower leagues. For the non-leagues, he's a guy you really like. You really like part of your squad. Then Tom Richards, who's going to be in a similar boat. You take a look at that potential. Not in terms of being really, really strong, but he's going to be a more creative midfielder. Nice few 11s there, and then into the mentals as well, only 20 years of age. Click on him, say Vanarama National. Should be the same for Tom Smith as well. Oh no, League 2. So when it's got one like that, he's a star. Has he come from a lot? Alright, from Swindon. So he's played already a couple seasons for us at Bath. So, and he had seasons on loan. So he's already been here. He's already been here a few seasons playing regular football, and he's still only 21. So, we've got a lot of young leaders already. A high determination, I really mess with that. Andy Watkins, he's another that's been, I remember his name, but he wasn't a bigger figure. He wasn't such as a big figure. He had a big season there, his bigger season. 14 goals in 35 games. I wonder sometimes in the lower leagues in Football Manager if sometimes players hold on to their ability. Maybe if they have one season, was he downgraded too much? I don't know. He's got good dribbling, good finishing, good composure. He might be still holding on to that rating a little bit. I wouldn't say he's OP at all anyway. Experience 34, so it's not too bad. He's not too bad, especially the fact he can play striker and out on the right side. It's going to be important for the side. And then Ross Stern. As I said, we don't want to be playing favourites, but if I'm going to be honest, I don't know why he's transfer listed, lads. He's natural on both wings, which is going to be so important. No doubt I'm going to utilise wings. For sure. With the flair, he's not super pacey, but he's not slow at all. 11 acceleration, 11 pace, 16 flair. That's not too bad. That's actually very good to be standout. With 14 dribbling, 13 crossing. He's going to do that unexpected. He's going to have that flair. He's going to have that flair out wide, putting good balls, nice traits as well. He gets the crowd going, so he's a crowd favourite. So, when you guys are watching this and you see Ross Stern on the ball, get into it. Get into the video. Start paying more attention than you were before, because he's going to do something and, be like the fans at the crowd in the game. Get hyped up when Ross is on the ball, because you know he can do something special. And then Edwards, another guy on loan, you can see he could have high potential, flair, determination once more. I don't mind the lads we have on loan. You see he's on loan from Bristol City. What kind of potential? He's interested in joining our club, actually, as well. So that is pretty good to see. League 2 potential, another one, but he is only on loan. Now we're going to take a look at another attacking player. That's why I said wingers we're definitely going to utilise. But unfortunately, Adam Mann, he looks pretty lowly rated. He strikes me as a pretty experienced lower league player, though. Take a look at this. Obviously, it's not in the Vanarama League, so you can see why he is lower rated, but he smashed in goals at even a lower division. So that's why I wonder. And he did. That was just it was a few years ago now for Gloucester in the Vanarama North. So I like to think, but he only scored 2 goals. Maybe that's why he dropped down a little bit. Wasn't a big goal scorer, and I guess he's reflected in that way in his attributes. You can tell he is weaker, and quite a few potential ability. Well, sorry, in that area, potential ability, a few of the cons, and obviously no more potential to grow into. So that's what I pointed out. But yeah, 5 crossing is not good enough for a winger. I wonder if you play him as striker. I just don't feel he's going to be a figure again. He's not going to be a regular figure in the team, even though he has got some experience in the lower levels. So I don't know if that will show in the games. I love giving every player a chance on the training pitch and then match day to prove that they can do something more than attributes. Football Manager sometimes is a game more than attributes, and you got to judge like in real life. But he's going to be like any other striker in the team is going to be hard to replace Ryan Brunt. He's got the natural fitness, and then player attributes I'd point out for other players. 14's very, very high. So balance, jumping reach, strength. He's 190 centimeters, and he weighs 92 kilos there. So yeah, you can see he's a strong figure. He actually possesses a long flat throw as well. He winds up the opponents. Ryan, mate, I can tell he's that kind of lad as well. Yeah, for sure. See that heading, pretty good pen taker. It's good to have a solid pen taker in the team. Finishing 12. Yeah, I'm glad we have a striker like him, and he is going to be a figure. Yeah, he is going to be a big figure for us. For sure, he's got that aggression in him. Quite a few players with aggression, and you can tell he's got that beard going as well. Yeah, rough figure. Yeah, he's going to be someone who defenders don't want to come up against, that they might get nervous against. They know, he's a player to watch out for, and he's strong on both feet, fairly strong left foot, and right foot is very strong. So yeah, he's gonna have that style about him where players are gonna worry about him. That is for sure. So if we take a look at the development centre, if we've got anyone in the under 23s, we've got a few players here. We're not going to analyse these the same as we can see their values. If once more we go through to the reports, maybe see the highest guy. So take a look at Chris. Region. I did select to add players to teams. So it adds more like regions and stuff in the game, which it was suggested to me that was a good thing to do. So we did that. We might as well check their potential. But it probably is not going to be good enough anyway. So it says could improve a lot in the future. So yeah, we don't know. We don't know how good they can get. And maybe point out Simon Storer as well. So these guys are added as regions, and this lad doesn't actually look too bad at all. Like his default attribute is not too bad. So he's attacking midfield, and again, natural fitness, determination. Yeah, let me know if any of these lads we could give a look into. So those two are both 2-star. So maybe the half a goal star, Nathan Henschel. I'll just click through these guys, and if you find them interesting at all, maybe we could give them a chance. But just to show you guys, who we've got in the squad. You see Gary Cullen there with the beard at 16, a bit of a rough figure. I basically associate a rough figure with someone with a beard, which is not always the case. But yeah, judge off their attributes as well. So Dominic Ruddy, took a look at him. He's very, again, low, but yeah, natural fitness. Daniel Ross as well. So yeah, we just want to show you some of those. Jake Brown. So he is a backup goalkeeper. See, it's good to have that backup in the team as well. We've got 2 goalkeepers. It's nice to have that third as well. Then in the under 18s, we've got players. We've got a few players here again, but of course, these are very young guys, very young lads. So we'll skim through them just so you guys can have a look at least at their attributes. We're not going to overanalyze. We have pretty well done that in the first team. But I'll click on these guys. Guys, this hairstyle looks like it's painted on in Football Manager. There's not too many I think are bad, but that kind of looks horrendous. So yeah, Kevin Frederick was sporting that. So Adam Gill, again, you're not going to expect obviously the better guys were put into the under 23s out of these regions. So yeah, Ashley Soldan, average. All of these guys are average. But a couple of guys in the under 23s didn't look too bad at all. So you might want to leave your thoughts on them. We already took a look at the squad. I reckon we will finish on the club info, so you can just take a look at the default stuff, information about the squad. You see training facilities, youth facilities. So yeah, I wanted this to be an intro of me returning to Bar City, and we'll get more in depth. You guys can leave suggestions. Do you have suggestions of tactics we should play, and not just for our players, but in the lower leagues in terms of style? Let me know, and we will get underway. I'll be going searching. We got that 400 to play with per week. Maybe leave a suggestion up in the comments. Which position do you think we need to reinforce? Let me know. But yeah, we are back. Footy Manager TV is back, managing Bar City, and to take them to success in this new chapter of mine. Make sure you stay tuned. I'll have an episode of this on the channel every single day. Maybe some days I'll get 2 out, depends, but I'm definitely going to be recording this a lot. Make sure you stay tuned for a channel for Bar City, and I'll see you guys in the very next episode.